Splish splash, everybody. I'm gonna do a quick one shot of a meta deck. It's a Azorious control deck. It's been going up in percentage use from a meta game, and can't remember the exact site that I get my metrics from. I believe it's the Aether Hub. But we're gonna try 3 quick games. Well, maybe 3 quick games. It's a control deck, so one or two things are gonna happen. Either A, I'm gonna start countering things, people are gonna start quitting, or B, I'm gonna get ran over by mono red or tokens, whichever fantasy you subscribe to. Ouch. Alright. This is a bad hand because all white, no way of getting another land. I might be able to draw into something, but if I'm going against mono red, I have no interaction. So, okay. Demo field just loves me right now. This is actually crazy. So, let's get rid of that. I have some removal for red. Okay, well, not quite sure what I'm playing against right now. But I just saw a Deep Cavern Bat. I do have a lot of removal, so let's hope he doesn't go for what I think he is. Which, I guess temporary lockdown's fine. I don't want to use a temporary lockdown on that. Pop that down so I can kind of gain some life. Like, I know he knows that the not on my watch doesn't work on the bat as long as the bat doesn't attack. But I do have enough temporary lockdowns that I should be able to, smash bats. Interesting. Alright. I think he gets to draw cards right now. Jeez, alright. Well, tell me that you really love me. I know it seems early, but I gotta get rid of that stupid bat anyways, and I doubt he has a way to deal with temporary lockdown, so. Interesting. Okay. So you have a third bat. He's really gonna destroy my demo field, so he can try to get his reason. Alright, cool. We're gonna exchange what we're gonna do and destroy each other's creature lands. Let's see. I need extra white. Weird I haven't drawn like a draw card or anything like that. Well, I mean, I drew a card. so weird that, like, for some strange reason, they, like, try to protect whatever they're holding, and Deep Cavern Bat, or at least temporary lockdown's not going to do anything now. Temporary lockdown only really stops his Deep Cavern Bat. Because it seems like everything else he's playing is really high mana. Right now he's trying to goat me into wasting my, not on my watch, so he can do whatever he wants. So let's do this. Hopefully he doesn't have another bat. He might, though. He might. Probably also has counter magic, too, so... Oh, never mind. Not sure what happened there. Ah, he had another one. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, it's not gonna do me any good. Huh, okay, I guess that slightly makes things better. Yeah, at least I'm not dying, but I think every time I tend to play a control deck, something like this happens, where I'm just like top decking. But he does seem to have a lot more stuff going on. Unfortunately, me personally, I do not. I do have draw cards in this deck, though, so, I mean, hey, it happens sometimes. But he has been drawing his butt off, so, yeah. Alright, board wipe, come on, give me Sunfall, or, like, one that gives me the Phyrexian tokens, but probably, Sunfall. Oh, jeez. I don't know what I can do now. This is actually crazy. I really can't fight against this guy right now. Every temporary lockdown is locked down. A creature, sort of one did like a token too. But... Demon. Alright, well, can't counter that anymore. I also think it's the hell queue that I'm in that kind of causes this to happen. I don't know. When I play a control deck in Arena, I tend not to be able to do the control thing that you want to do. I think I've lost this one. Because there's really nothing I can do. I'm not drawing any cards.
I'll take note of all your failures.
Or at least I get to draw a card. Interesting. Yeah, sure. There's nothing else I can do about it. I could try, but he has so much mana.
None of
And at
this
this point in the
calculates.
game, me
The
getting
data
a
requires
no more
scrutiny.
lies. Jesus Christ. Well, that's 2 copies of No More Lies in my hand, but I cannot cast them. So yeah, I can, but the amount of mana this guy has. Also, very late game for this. Like, I've already went through a third of my deck, and I am just now drawing them, which would have helped out way earlier. Can't counter it, even if I wanted to. I can do that, though. That's not a demon, and it's tapped out. Well, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, fools can't be winners, so yeah, I lost this one. I don't know why I didn't get to draw cards except for like draw ones, but it happens, so not a good showing. Not really a good showing on the first game. Well, let's try a second one. Ugh. Well, that's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But he was drawing his butt off. I wasn't. Also, strangely enough, it's taking a bit longer to queue up the next match, so gotta assume something's gonna be awry. Let's try this again. Alright, so slightly better opening hand. Didn't have to mulligan. A bunch of tap lands, not something I want to see early, but I can kind of work around it. I believe I'm also going first. I can't remember. Well, maybe they went to go use the bathroom. I don't know. There we go. See what we got on top. A 4th land, that's fine. Okay. Assuming I'm going to deal with some mono red shenanigans. I have a couple ways to deal with it now, so. I assume if I make it way harder for him to do stuff, I don't want him to bowl me over. So. I know his deck also primarily runs off of creatures and interactions with creatures and other cards. Sure. Guess there's nothing to do about that. I mean, there is, but there's no point. Oh, there goes my fabled, Alright. You have draw cards now. So, if he doesn't try to make a huge play... If I have enough to stop his, bird from coming down. Okay. We're just gonna slowly wait him out because what is he gonna do, right? He either pumps up, overcommits, and empties out his entire hand, or I keep drawing extra stuff to deal with this stuff. Sure. It's just a shot. Like I can kill this guy whenever I want. If he could spam the field out with creatures, he would. I'm more surprised he didn't tap that land to exile a card off the top of his deck, too. And sometimes you gotta take slightly more damage than you want to be able to slow this deck down. Did you pay the offspring cost? Huh. Interesting. I can't counter. Well, I can counter this. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I want to keep that counter spell for the Slick Shot show-off. So. Alright, anything to slow him down. That's what I want to do. That explains a very methodically slow game, which is not what Mono Red wants to do. I should have let him pump up a little bit more. This might get shot to heck. Let's see. How many cards do you have in the graveyard? Like 3?
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. Your victory is an illusion, nothing more. Surrender every last thought to Phyrexia.
hit a lot of really good stuff. Okay, cool. I don't have any doubts that he has like a lightning strike or something. I'm gonna let him resolve that and see what else he does. The only reason why I didn't counterspell it was not just because I had this, but also because I wanted my 3 steps ahead to be able to pull off the second ability. Although I think I already kind of had that anyways. So yeah. But I know as long as mono red has no creatures, then it can't really do what it wants to do. If he has something else, I probably want to do Get Lost, but that's 25 cards left in his deck. Maybe he has another creature in his hand. No. Huh. That was a pretty good estimation.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. None of this calculates. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Terrifying. Wife's listening to her trash romance novels for some strange reason. Playing this game before I go to work. Alright. Try one more. Mono red against this deck. I think he'll win like 50% of the time, just depending on who goes first. But it's like Conor McGregor. It's like I don't count it as a win unless you knock me out. Yeah. I'm like Khabib. I was like, I'll drag you out into the deep waters, then you'll find yourself. This kind of worked. It kind of worked. Alright. I don't really have any plays. But it looks like I'm going against bats. Okay, so I don't want him to gain any extra card advantages, and I pulled another counter spell, which I guess works. Oh, it's another one, okay. Alright, so I have no more counter spells.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
I bet he has a like, bitter triumph.
I will shatter your mind.
Just virtue, cavern bat. I probably could have ticked that dude up. Huh. Neat.
I'll take note of all your failures.
Let's see. Target player mills 3 cards, then if they have 20 or more cards in their graveyard, you draw 3. Yeah, I'll draw 3. Makes sense.
We can improve upon your ideas.
I'm recording. Okay. Yep, that was on my
Your
just
victory is an illusion, nothing more.
Oh, he's trying to get big. Yeah, sure. Special. More surprising. Sure. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made last time.
Your hope is wasted. You cannot win.
Close the game out at this point.
I pull one thread, and your entire mind unravels.
Alright, he's gonna go for trying to kill me outright. That's kind of cool. Okay, need one more land. And I can board wipe if I get a land and it's untapped. Other than that, I might actually have to pop it off so I can use it. Come on, one more land. That's all I'm asking for. Okay. I can offset the life loss that I'm about to deal with. Huh. Well, I mean, crap. I can't even counter anything. I have to draw 2 cards or discard 2. This is me making a series of mistakes because I forgot that you don't actually... One of these is going to gain me life. The other one... Dang. It's 3 board wipes. One gives me a blocker, but I'm pretty sure he has like 4. But the other one gives me a bunch of guys, so... Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure... Look at his graveyard. Probably has... Interesting. Alright, I have no idea, but I do need that land for these. So let's dump Sunfall and top line. I would have liked to keep the other card for counterspell purposes, but you know, it happens. Okay, Virtue of Persistence. What is he gonna bring back? Probably Zork, so he can get Decavern back. And then he's gonna probably smash my hand, get rid of my other White Sun Twilight. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. I'm more surprised he didn't actually cast the other side. Okay, let's do this. Gonna swing, toxic him for 4. And do the board wipe because I'm gonna lose it anyways. Six. I'm not drawing against this game. Makes me wish I would have kept that Sunfall. Is it? Alright. Okay. Six cards left in his library. Keep Gavin back. Probably gonna take my Silver Scrutiny. I think he wants to kill me this turn. I think he's got a good chance of doing it next turn, though, so. Unless I pull like a temporary lockdown, which would be amazing. Did not pull temp lockdown. Alright. Huh. Better. That was pretty terrible. Okay. He's going to bring out another Deep Cavern Bat with this ability, so he can get rid of my Silver Scrutiny. Yep. I predicted that beforehand. Another Visa. Okay. This dude had fire at the end of his deck, man. That's crazy. Huh. Okay. Do this. I'm about to take a beating, but not lethal, so I'll draw 4. 2, 3, 4. Holy crap. 4 straight lands. I would not have seen that one coming if it didn't just actually happen. So I was destined to lose that game right there. I hit a board wipe and it was nice. Oh, let's see. He's got 4 cards left in his library. Okay. Would not have thought that he was going to be able to pull that off, but yeah. Four cards left in his library. And I would draw another land of all the cards to draw. So I drew 4 cards, hit 4 lands. I drew 5 straight lands in a row. Had I not dunked up Jace, I would have won this game. But I forgot that it was minus 15 off the top. And then he used removal for it. So I would have won that game had I not done my second Jace wrong. But drawing 4 lands is terrible, so just gonna let the guy have it. Just the fact that I drew nothing but lands, and like, what are the odds? Even better, what are the odds that he would have nothing but straight gas at the top of his deck? I milled him down to 10 cards. And sure, he was using Virtue of Persistence to bring stuff back. But like, he top decked 2 Biza in a row. I'm like, this is crazy because he did not use it to get that. He cast Biza twice. So like, yeah, that is absolutely crazy. But it's how games go for me sometimes. The deck is pretty good. I did mishandle it, the piloting. Had I realized that what happened, I wouldn't have hit that. He would have died. But hey, you live and you learn. So it's not that bad of a deck. So it's a decent one shot. You know what? I will do one more because I do feel bad about how I mishandled the deck right there. It was just so weird. Like, if I mill out that much of my deck, I have no gas left. Also, I had a lot of Get Lost and other cards that destroy enchantments did not run into them. Like, I didn't see a single temporary lockdown that game either, strangely enough. And I had to waste my 3 steps ahead to try to get a land card and threw away a Sunfall too. So, well, let's do this one, see what happens. Hopefully I'm not going to pilot this deck like trash, although I probably should mulligan. Because I don't know if I'm actually going to build up lands. And my opponent does go first. Chances are it's probably red. Oh, to rat. Oh, yeah, I guess. Toxic, maybe? I saw white green. I was like, yeah, rabbits. Okay. I don't think he's going to have explosive power, but doesn't have haste. Okay, cool. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Temporary lockdown. So you need haste in that contaminator. Okay. Hold that up. Let's see what he does. counter you and get lost here. Okay, well, it would be nice if I would have got another land off the top. Not the land I was expecting or wanted either. Okay. He's definitely gonna scroll 5 me. That makes sense. Alright. Interesting. Alright. I have no reason to make that a creature, but I can draw 5 cards. Oh, there goes all my lands, I guess. Which I guess I was getting them anyways. But I have an idea to deal with Skrell's Hive. Or Hive. I can soul partition it. And then he'll have to pay 4 for it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna soul partition it. And then counter it. Okay. Maybe that didn't work out the way I thought it would. Because he did have slightly enough mana. So he can tap out. Phyrexian on Phyrexian violence. I knew that was going to be that terrible. Alright. Only technically need to draw 4 cards. Maybe. I might have to discard 3, 4. I could just use this on his turn too. And draw 3. But I don't think he has anything I would like to try to get. Yeah, I guess that works. Or that or discard it. I don't have any huge creatures, my friend. Alright, so what do I do? How about this? 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, look at how the tables have turned. Looks like he's about to catch some toxic damage. Oh yeah, that thing does not destroy enchantments either. Yeah, she went with destroy evil. At the very least, he could have destroyed the temporary lockdown and got a ton of creatures back to block with. However, I would have just did it again. But yeah, all right. Well, 2 wins, 2 losses, 50-50. It probably would have been like 4. But I do have to go to work. So, uh, it's a decent deck. Probably should look at the its components. Gotta figure out how to display this slightly better. Slightly better. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, so here's the deck. 3 steps ahead, 4 copies. Bovine Intervention, just the one of. It lets me destroy artifacts that are problematic, because you always want to be able to do that. 2 Get Lost, which I thought I had more. 2 Not My Watch, 3 Soul Partitions, 3 No More Lies, 3 White Sun's Twilights, and 3 Silver Scrutinies. It's just for draw power. Union of the Third Path at 3. This is to try to stabilize against red. Also gives you life in the later games when you're drawing a ton of cards with Silver Scrutiny. Temporary lockdowns for the token decks, and also red when you slow them down enough. Jace the Perfected Mind. I never liked this card when I was looking at it, but I realized that the mill potential, it will win you enough games by itself. Because if you can eliminate your opponent's deck, then you can't lose to it. Also, you get rid of a lot of their bombs, and a lot of them can't replay cards from their graveyard, minus the game that I just played where I milled the hell out of them, but I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was going to draw 3, and I drew 1, which is ugh. But had I just went for the big mill, he would have lost that game. So I cannot reiterate that one. And Sunfall, 2 copies. We got a lot of board wipe stuff going on, so you don't want to overdo it. 6 plains, 7 islands, 2 Adkar wastes. Uh, we got 2 of the archives, 2 of the anchorages. We have Seachrome Coast. We have 3 demolition fields, and a couple of Mirax. So you can kind of try to kill people. So that's a deck tech. And hopefully this one shot will be fun to play. You know, definitely was feeling that deck. I'm gonna have to play it a little bit more, get the piloting done. So gotta get slightly better with it. But I'm not used to playing control decks like that. I am a control player, but I'm like jank. So all right, later.